prototype of Border Shepherd. It was made by an ancient Roman sheepdog. Spitz mixed with Vikings formed the original pellet dog. This pellet dog, later, it was mixed with the genes of the setter. The shelter is a spaniel. His ancestors. It is a Boeing retriever introduced to the UK from Spain. The fusion of the above canine genes. After artificial cultivation, they became the border collies of today. Now let's revisit these dogs. The specific appearance of the ancient Roman shepherd dog has not been verified, but passed down from the same period, and has a certain blood connection with the Castro dog. To infer, a Roman shepherd should be a tall dog. Large dogs with black or yellow short coat. The Spitz is a slightly smaller, double-haired dog, a long-haired dog with black, white, or yellow fur. These two dogs gave birth to the original pellet dog. It is also black and white or black, white and brown. The world's first border collie, Oldma, also a tricolor edged herd. The fur color of the setter is black or reddish-brown, and it has an overlapping living environment with the pellet dogs. Irish Red, Shetah, mainly white and red, and they have spots. So that's it. The original pellet dog has black, white, and red in its body. The three genes of color. After the genome of the setter is added, its frontier herding brings long hairs and spots with limb modifications. This kind of spot that is prone to appear on the border grazing. It's called the Irish spot. This is also a representative of the classic side herd, and infer from this the appearance of meteorite-colored border herds, genetically influenced by the setter. There are 4 main genes that affect the color of border grazing, and each gene has 2 properties, dominant and recessive. The first gene is the solid color gene. White is the base color of border grazing. So, the solid base colors that affect coating colors are black and red. All other colors, both are diluted in these 2 colors, or evolved from. Black is the dominant gene. Red is a recessive gene. The second type of gene is a dilution gene. Diluted genes dilute black to blue and gray, dilute the brown to clove. And the third is meteorite genes. When the meteor dominant gene comes into play, meteorite colors will appear. Meteorites are a mixed color. The color itself hasn't changed. It just changes the color distribution. The fourth gene is the yellow gene. The yellow gene is a masking gene. When the yellow gene is present, the mother will appear. So the yellow gene is also called the trichromatic gene. From this, it can be deduced that there are 81 theoretical gene combinations in border herding. The theoretical coating color combination can appear 16 kinds. For example, our common black and white border grazing. The coating color combination shows that the solid color gene is dominant. Rare genes are recessive. The mixed color gene is recessive, and the trichromatic gene is recessive. And there are up to 8 possible genetic combinations. A brown and white border herd. Its coating color combination is: the solid color gene is recessive, the rare gene is recessive, and the color mixing gene is recessive. The trichromatic gene is recessive. There are 4 possible genetic combinations, and the coat color combination of a blue and white-sided shepherd is: the solid color gene is dominant. Dilution gene is dominant, color mixing gene is recessive. Tricolor genes are dominant. There are 2 possible combinations of genes. In reality, a pure black and white border herd, and its solid color gene is only black gene. It doesn't matter what color it mates with, can only produce black and white. But what color does it breed with? Which color genes will their offspring carry? 2 black and white. But border grazing with the red gene, its descendants. Then there may be black and white and brown and white colors. And among these black and white puppies, some have red genes, some don't. Plus diluted genes. Involvement of trichromatic genes. In the same litter of puppies, it is normal for border grazing to appear in different shades. Anyway, we can't judge by the appearance. Does a border herd carry a certain gene? And the properties of its genes? It is impossible to trace the inheritance of its bloodline. Black and white may not necessarily give birth to all black and white. If you use one word to describe two-sided herds, what kind of puppy will be born? That is to open the blind box. What else? Breeding is not recommended between meteorite side grazing and meteorite side grazing because of the meteorite color. It's the dilution gene and the color mixing gene, product of double action, genetic instability. The offsprings are more susceptible to dilution, appearance of albino eye diseases, etc. But meteorite colors can be reproduced with black and white, brown and white. In addition, meteorite-colored border grazing allows blue eyes to appear. If other colors appear blue eyes, reproduction is not recommended because blue eyes are on other colors. It's a developmental defect, prone to eye diseases. Of course, about the color and reproduction of border grazing, it's not unexpected. And here's a table of how they breed. If you are interested, you can take a look. The above is the video of this issue. Thanks for watching.